Okay, hear ye, hear ye. We're gonna make some meatloaf. We all love meatloaf, okay? So, first I'm gonna this is a pound of meat, of ground turkey. Notice, like, I got the kind that's leaner than the other kind. The other kind doesn't say how lean it is. It's less lean. It's cheaper too. You pay a little bit more, but you get the leaner kind. It's a animal fat. It's not salmon or one of the good ones, so we don't want very much of that. Okay, so there's two mixtures. There's the turkey mixture, and then there's the sauce. So here in this thing I have prepared, probably about a quarter cup of finely diced, very finely diced yellow onion. There's 2/3 a cup breadcrumbs. There's I'm sorry. That's it. This is just onions and breadcrumbs. So it's 2/3 cup breadcrumbs and probably a quarter cup, a third cup onions. Okay. Now, right here I have 1 beaten egg. So the thing is, turkey's really soft. So we're gonna fold this together, and we wanna mix it. It's not very much. If you mix it too much and make it too mixed and blended and mixed, then the turkey will lose some of its softness. So we beat the egg beforehand so that it's as soft as possible. It has a teaspoon of soy sauce in it. So it's 1 beaten egg with 1 teaspoon of soy sauce. Okay. Then we're gonna add just some black pepper. I guess cracked pepper would be better. I don't have any cracked pepper right now. So some black pepper and a little bit of seasoning. Okay, now I'm gonna fold this up. Oh no, I'm sorry. And milk, 2/3 a cup of milk. So I'm gonna mix this up. So 1 second. Okay, there it is. So if I would have had a rectangle pan, I would have, obviously I lined it with tin foil so it's easy to clean. I would have had a rectangle pan, I would have patted it out to a rectangle shape. But I have a round pan. No, see, I left a gap all the way around it so that the air can cook on all sides of it, and it will cook nice and quick. I've also noticed I've made it concave. So that's because, like some people like the brown gravy sauce. This is, I don't know about you, but the ketchup kind of sauce on top of meatloaf is the best kind. But what can happen is as it cooks, it can slide off the side and then just kind of burn to the tinfoil on the thing. The concave thing keeps all the sauce right on top of it, so that when you're done and you eat it, every bite has sauce on it. So it'll hold it in there. And so the difference between ground beef and ground turkey, ground beef is it's a lot gristlier, it's greasy. It's a lot greasier, So the thing that's better, I mean, it's good too. Ground beef it's delicious. I love both kinds of meatloaf, but since we're making the turkey kind, you want to take advantage that it's turkey, because turkey in ways is better than beef. Okay, it's not as greasy and stuff. So we're doing these things so that it stays soft, and the milk is the secret ingredient that keeps it moist. Okay, and so now I've got the sauce. The sauce is that's 3/4 cups ketchup, a couple tablespoons of brown sugar, and just, you can see, just a squirt. Was that about a tablespoon? A heaping tablespoon probably of mustard. So it's mostly ketchup. like a third cup ketchup, 2 tablespoons brown sugar, and like a heaping tablespoon of mustard. Now I'm gonna mix this up. Oh yeah, that's the stuff right there. Yumma, yumma. Now I'm gonna spread it out all over the top. You can see that's why you use a spoon, and you can kind of, see that? You can kind of like slide it along right where you need it. Okay, there it is. There's the meatloaf. So I've got the oven preheated at 350. I always turn it up just a little bit more than that. I'm going to throw that in the oven. Okay, I'm going to bake it at 350 for like 40-45 minutes. You get your thermometer. Ground beef and ground turkey, ground meat needs to be at 155 to be safe. But bring it up, because it's such a big piece, bring it up to 160. That's what we used to always do when I worked at the kitchen at Weber State. Bring it up 5 more degrees to be safe. So let's take this up to 160 degrees. It'll probably take 40-45 minutes, something like that. Then we'll set it out and we'll let it sit for 10 minutes while we're making the other stuff. My favorite, French cut green beans. I'll boil those in water and add butter and salt and pepper. Then, I don't know, it's like I know how to make regular mashed potatoes. I used to do it at work all the time. But when I was a kid, I don't know what it is. I like instant mashed potatoes. So that's why you've seen it. I do this every so often. So I'm going to make a little bit of instant mashed potatoes and some country gravy. And then I'm going to put, so it'll be meatloaf, mashed potatoes with country gravy on it, and French style cut green beans with the meatloaf. I'll be eating that probably in about an hour from now.